Subscribe to our channel by clicking the subscribe button. Click the bell button and enjoy the latest uploads from our channel.
Young snooker players today don't have to hustle. Ronnie O Sullivan has already won several £1,000s from tournaments at the age of 11.
My uncle got a table for his son, and I started playing that, and I thought it was good. I couldn't hit a ball to save my life, and then my dad got me a table at Christmas.
I was in a Chinese restaurant in Ilford, and all of a sudden Ronnie O Sullivan's father walked in. He said, "Do us a favour." He said, "My son's outside, can I bring him in?" I went, "Yeah, lovely." This little kid came in, Q case was taller than him. Little did I know, he turned out to be the most amazing, gifted snooker player the game's ever seen.
How do you feel when you watch snooker on the television, you see the Steve Davises and everybody else? Is that where you're headed?
Yeah.
Danny Baker was asking me questions. He said to me, he said, how big do you want to be? I thought he meant how tall do I want to be.
How big do you want to be?
5'10".
He obviously meant how big did I want to be in the sport, but I said I want to be about 5'10".
Yeah? Yeah.
I just remember everyone laughing. I thought, what are they laughing at?
It's the Rocket, Ronnie O Sullivan!
We've had Alex, we've had Jimmy, now is the next wave, and it's Ronnie O Sullivan who, if we're being absolutely honest, is the most talented player I've ever seen in my life, or will ever see.
Copied Steve Davis's technique, but I had also the quick brain of, say, someone like Jimmy White, so I was an instinctive player.
I went to the same school as Ronnie, and I was, without doubt, the #1 ranked player in my school until this little pipsqueak came along. And we played a game of snooker, and my mind was blown. He put 15 reds, 15 blacks, yellow, green, brown, blue, pink, and finished plumb on the black like that. And he started taking the balls out of the pocket, and I said, "What are you doing?" And he said to me, I'll never forget, he said to me, but not in a flash way, in a just sort of an obvious way. He said, "I'm not going to miss that." And I went, "Just pot the black. I've never seen a 147. And he went, "No, no, no, no." And I was like, and he was like, "You pot it." And I was like, just pot it." And he didn't pot it.
Is Ronnie the best player of all time?
Yeah, ability-wise, without question, there's no doubt about it. He can do things that other players are not capable of. As far as winning titles, he's got a few to catch up with Stephen Hendry, but he's probably just on the top.
There's lots of ways to judge. I say he's the best of all time. Some people say they add up all the stats. They say, "Oh, hang on a minute, top, the tournament's up. Hendry won more." Yeah. I don't think it's about that. I think he's won enough to be considered now the best. And the way he's done it has been good. And let's not just say he's won a few. You know, he's won lots of Masters, 6 of those. He's won 5 Worlds, and he's won 5 UKs. He's won all of them.
What were your first impressions when you first came across a young Ronnie O Sullivan?
I first met Ronnie down in, I think it was Hemsby. We used to go there and play the Junior Internationals, and he was there. His dad had the Mercedes out the front, and he was giving people a tenner to wash the car as he did. And Ronnie was only, he wasn't the height of a fish supper at the time.
Less than 5'10" still.
Yeah, he wasn't 5'10" quite then. But I'd never seen him play. I don't know, the first time I seen him play actually live, I think, was when he turned pro, and I played him in the Crucible, I think it was.
I played him in the big pro-am down the road from here in Prestatyn when he was 12 years old, and there was 1,000 entries, and I was one of the invited pros, and there was 24 qualifiers. I was like, this kid, he can't have got through. And I had to give him not a 3-black start, right? And I managed it, but only just, beating 4-2. And immediately I thought, wow, this kid is going to be something. And of course, he came back at age 15, and I realised that he was a very serious player.
But even the best, the vulnerable, he went out to Michael Holt.
Well, he did, yeah. I mean, and that's the nature of the tour now. There's guys that the general public will never have heard of. I get it all the time in the club. The guys say, "Who are you playing next week?" And you say, "Whoever." And they say, "Who? I've never heard of him." And the guy goes 100, 80, beats you. That's just the way it is.